What's good, T people? This is Denny from TDB, and this is a quick little intro video saying Happy New Year's. So 2014 is gone, 2015. Today's January 1st. I hope you guys are thinking about what you guys are going to accomplish in the coming year. And when you do so, the thing that's helped me the most that I would impart with everybody, whether or not you want to listen to my advice, is to keep it slow and steady and be consistent as opposed to focusing on effort. Things that are hard don't last long. If you can improve yourself 2% per week, that's over 100% on the year. And that applies to things like growing TDB, but that also applies to things like being consistent with your diet. And instead of being like, I'm going to eat perfectly forever now from here until I die, just add a better meal a week, or add vegetables, one extra serving of vegetables per day. Keep it super basic and super simple, and just grow that, as opposed to doing a step function, right, where you try to just sort of improve dramatically. It doesn't really stick because you haven't earned it. By going kind of a linear progression forward and upwards, you're better able to become acclimated to the small improvements that you make over time. So as opposed to just going from 0 to working out in the gym every day, maybe you start by going on a walk every day, and then you start by joining a gym a month later, and then going and doing one workout a week plus a walk every day. Things like that. This is just a little tip for you guys, and hope you guys have a great 2015. It's been a pleasure doing TDB for almost 2 years, and I can't believe it, actually. I cannot believe it's been almost 2 years. It's been a real treat, and I hope you guys enjoy it, and please enjoy this InBetweenIsode. Cheers. All right, welcome to InBetweenIsode number 10 with a special guest, Abby Chapin.
Hey.
So, this week's InBetweenIsode, we're going to be drinking a Wuyi Rock Oolong, and this is from Green Tea Guru, which is a company out of the UK. Cool. So, Abby, have you ever had this kind of tea before?
Probably. I know-ish about tea, not a lot.
Okay.
So what makes an oolong an oolong?
It's based on how it's prepared. How it's and sometimes the varietal leaves that are used will be specific, but mostly on how it's processed and kind of produced. So tea is a processed plant. So we're eyeballing how much we're putting in here, but as you can see, get in there and give it a smell. So it's dark, and you can look in there, and fermented, and Wuyi oolongs are oolongs that are twisted and charred up and aromatic. And this one, you can see all this kind of gunk on the top of it, so we want to rinse it.
Huh. Okay.
For sure. You can kind of see the sediment. This is one of the negatives of using this kind of a brewing method, is that you can't really get all of the sediment out.
Interesting. This smells really like toasted sesame. It's got a lot of toast on it.
Yeah, really roasted.
Yeah, what's that about?
It's roasted.
Alright, that's pretty cut and dry.
Yeah. So Wuyi oolongs are twisted and roasted oolongs, and you'll probably get in there too.
Interesting. And now it's starting to smell a little more seaweedy.
Huh, wow. Yeah, I also get cinnamon and acorn flavors. It's really aromatic, right?
Yeah.
But what you'll notice, we've rinsed all of our stuff out here. What you'll notice is that the flavor, it smells sweet, but the flavor isn't super sweet. And how we boiled this, or how we brewed this rather, is that we went straight after the boil, rinsed it once, and then flash brewed it really quickly. So it's going to be hot, and it's not going to be the most intense flavor that we're going to get yet, but we'll give it a shot.
Interesting.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Mmm.
It's actually really nice. Just from the get-go. I also am burning up right now because of the fire behind us.
I'm wearing a wool hat to look cool, but I think that soon I'll start to turn very red and look a lot less cool.
I actually have this tastes kind of fruity to me a little bit.
Yeah, it tastes like, this is like such a classic white girl thing to say, but it tastes autumnal. Like I'm getting a lot of like, this tastes like baking spices.
Completely agree. Which is cool actually, because Wuyis can like taste really minerally. They're called rock oolongs because they have what they call like rock taste. Literally.
That might be the seaweed that I was getting earlier.
Yeah, minerally, totally. And we'll just drink this because it tastes good. Actually, you know what? Let's toss this and we'll just start fresh. So this is the second steeping, third overall rinse. The water's a lot clearer. I'm not going to brew it for much longer than this. Oop. It's real dark, as you can see. We're using a fair amount of leaf. I don't know how much we're using.
Okay.
It's much darker liquid now, but not crazy dark. So, but the first round, was it bitter?
No. It wasn't particularly sweet, but it wasn't bitter.
Wasn't super astringent or like tanniny?
No.
No, none of that.
It didn't actually have like much of a like mouth feel at all. Like I got a lot of like aroma, but I didn't get a lot of like sour, bittersweet, much going on my tongue.
Okay. Cheers.
Cheers.
This is really good. It doesn't taste as much like a Wuyi as I'm used to. Normally Wuyis taste like really distinct. This tastes more similar to like a normal oolong. If you look at the leaves now that we've kind of been brewing a little bit, they're more green. Yeah, they're definitely opening up. And they're actually a little bit more green than it looks like, right? So what's interesting is that the roast on this might be a little lighter of a roast, which is why we're getting more of that sweetness.
Got it.
I don't know. But what do you think about this tea overall? Do you like it?
No, I really like it. I mean, I don't have like a huge repertoire of drinking green tea. I usually drink shitty green tea at Chinese restaurants, so this is definitely an improvement over that. How
would you drink this tea if you were to drink it? Like with people, by yourself? Would you drink it with food? Does it stand alone? What time of the year? Autumn maybe?
Yeah.
It's a really warming tea for me.
Yeah, it's not refreshing. It's very comforting. So I would say like it's
a good distinction.
Yeah, it's really like I would say that comfort food time of year probably I would associate with this. I think this would be like a lovely kind of mid-afternoon with an orange sort of in the winter kind of a tea.
Sounds delicious. Yeah, this is much like sweeter and lighter, almost closer to like white tea flavors, a little bit more honey-y than what it normally would taste like, which is like almost hinting on bitterness, really flat sweetness, and very like minerally. It's kind of like sucking on rocks in a good way.
Yeah.
This is different and kind of nice. So I give this a thumbs up. I think so does Abby.
Yeah.
This has been Denny and Abby for InBetweenIsode number 10 on TDB. Subscribe. Do all that stuff. Comment. Let us know. Yeah. Let us know if you've noticed any differences about this show versus previous shows. And we'll see you next time.
Yeah.
Cheers.